Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here. Welcome to my Tunic guide for all 12 of the secret treasure locations. I have arranged them in an order that should be easiest for people to follow based on how they're playing. And if you're mopping up, I've arranged them in an order where they're close to each other to save you time. If you're looking for a specific number, go to the YouTube description and you can find time links for the specific one you're looking for. And every secret treasure you grab will result in a 50 gamer score achievement. Let's get started. The first and easiest secret treasure you can grab is going to be number 9, found near the very beginning of the game on the beach that you spawn. If you were to open up your overworld map, it's at the very bottom middle. And there will be a hint for this on page 11 if you'd like to try to figure it out yourself. But what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the game, stand on this plate, and input right, down, left, up, left, down, right, down, down. And from here, it should spawn a secret treasure chest. Go up to it, open it up, and you'll get number 9 out of the way. Only 11 more to go. The next one we'll grab is number 3, called Sacred Geometry. This is found near the windmill, very close to the beginning of the game, and this can be solved with a hint on page 53. You'll be using the patterns on the sails of the windmill, and the answer is down, left, up, right, left, down, right, up, down. Again, this will spawn a chest, so just interact with it once it's up to unlock the achievement and treasure. The next one can be found very close by to the windmill, down the ladder next to the old house, standing outside by the wind chimes. If you want to get this answer yourself, it can be quite difficult, but you have a hint on page 28 to let you know that there's music here, and on page 34, you actually have the key on how to decipher the music. If you're not musically inclined like myself, the answer is up, down, right, up, down, left, right, down, left, right, up. You're free to try to follow my voice or just use the text on screen for it to spawn and then pick it up. Next up, we're going to go for secret treasure number 1. It should be starting at a familiar place near that first flame checkpoint. And we're going to be going down the stairs as if we're going towards the east forest. There will be a small door here that was locked with a key. We would have grabbed that key and opened up the door to get through. And inside of this hallway, you'll notice that there is a wall. Trace either side of the wall in order to open it up and get through. If you trace the left side, it's right, up, right, down, up, left, down, up, left, down. Upon successful tracing of the pattern, the door will open up to reveal a secret hallway behind it. Just walk forward until you spot the chest in front of you. Now this next one is a little bit wacky. It is secret treasure number 4, and if you want to try to do it yourself, the solutions you'll need are on page 51 and page 1. Page 1 is pretty hard to get, so I wouldn't blame you for using this guide. But you'll want to travel to the kind of small island that is located near the beach to the left of the starting area. If you were to look at your overworld map, there's a little golden path here with a little treasure chest. Now here is where it gets a little wacky. What you want to do is you want to stand in this puddle right here, pause your game, go to options, go to audio, and change the master audio to 0%. Now you want to return to the game and wait for at least 60 seconds. Now, after the 60 seconds is up, if you do have page 1, you can open it up and you'll notice near the bottom right corner, there is a new piece of information that tells you how to get a secret chest. So what you want to do is you want to stand where the island and the sand meet and input the code down, right 11 times, and then left 12 times. This will spawn your chest. I'm fairly certain you don't need page 1 for this to activate, but page 1 can be found in the mountainside door. I will have a separate video for that if you're interested in finding it. The next one we can grab is secret treasure number 6. It can be found with a hint on page 53, and it will require you to have 3 items, which are the fire wand found in the overworld, the magic dagger found in the west garden, and the magic orb hook, which is found in the frog's domain as a part of the ruined atoll. For all the remaining treasures in the video, you will need to make pretty significant progress through the story anyways, so if you don't have those, don't worry, just keep playing until you visit those areas and unlock those rewards. But once you do get to the East Forest, go down and drop down the little ladder. If you walk forward, you should notice a sign that says Hero's Grave, your flame altar, and then your teleporter pad. You can teleport here if you want, if you are far enough in the game. From the teleporter, go down and you'll find a little secret path, and here you can take the ladders downwards. You don't have to take the secret path, but it is by far the fastest way. Here you'll end up in the lower forest, and here there will be an ambush of spiders. Now what we can do is we have to equip 3 specific items. Those items are the wand, the dagger, and the magic orb hook. You want to aim on the enemy that is above the hook here. Use your wand and dagger at the same time to cast a spell that will freeze it at a distance. Then use your hook shot to bring yourself up and onto this ledge where you can find the treasure behind it, picking it up in order to unlock the achievement. The next one is secret treasure number 11. It's called Dusty, and it will require you to have the teleporter dash ability, which is unlocked through natural progression of the story. And once you have this ability, you can grab it. The easiest way to do it is to go to the teleporter room, and we'll want to teleport over to the Eastern Vault. The Eastern Vault can be found in this top right teleporter, by the way. This will take you to the interior of the Eastern Vault, but this is the closest one and the only one here you can really use. Now, if you're in ghost state, you'll know what that means if you're this far in the game. You will have to come here for a hero's grave anyways, but just go down the steps and you'll end up in the large open area. You should notice a ghost standing here off to the right, and if you follow this path forward, you will find some enemies, but at the end of the path, you can find the hero's grave that you would need. I believe this is the hero's grave for HP, by the way, but as you approach this hero's grave, you want to dash to the left of the stairs and you can get across this little body of water. Dash again and find a secret cave inside and proceed forward to unveil the 4 piles of leaves. Use your sword to destroy these piles of leaves. This will spawn secret number 11. Pick it up as always in order to grab the achievement. This next one can be found after you've unlocked the teleporter dash and after you are back alive again. You can go to the old house, by the way, to switch between day and night at this point in the game, but we're gonna go to the teleporter room. The easiest one to find is by the old house if you want. And from here we have a secret area. I'm gonna show you how to get to it. What you wanna do is you wanna go down to the bottom middle, and the hint for this is on page 41. You'll notice that there is a little hidden path off to the bottom left corner, and we're gonna basically follow that path by dashing down to the left, and we will find a chest at the end of this path. Pick it up to unlock the achievement as always. Next up, we have secret treasure number 10. This will also require you to have the dash unlocked, and this will take place in the ruined atoll area. If you do have all of the teleports unlocked, go to the teleporter room, and the ruined atoll can be found kind of near the bottom left. So just teleport here. If there is corruption on this pad, just make sure it's daytime while you're alive and it should get rid of it. go to the old house to sleep if you need to get rid of nighttime. Anyways, once you're at the ruined atoll, come down the stairs to the left, go down the next set of stairs. We're going to be working our way to kind of the middle, and then you'll notice that there are these hooks that go across the water. We are going to use our hook to go across. You would have grabbed the hook in the frog domain hopefully by now, and then you can hook across again and go up across this walkway. Don't worry, I'm going to open the map to show you exactly where I am here in a second. So if we go to page 34, we can notice that I am on the kind of middle left side. And then all we're gonna do is dash across. We'll end up on this lonely island and open up the chest to grab the achievement. Next up, we have secret treasure number 2. This will require you to have the dash ability, to be alive, and to go to the old house and make sure that it is nighttime to begin with. There is kind of 2 parts to this one. The first part, nighttime. Now what we want to do is go to the cathedral during nighttime, and to do that, the best way to do that is to take the bridge near the bottom right hand corner of the overworld map. This will bring you to the swamp/burial grounds, and then you can just walk through the gate and go around the corner and into the cathedral. You would have been here already for sure if you have this ability, so it's not that bad getting there. Now, once inside of the front door, we're gonna have to do something somewhat specific, but luckily pretty easy. Go through the front door, and then what we want to do is go to the left door immediately as you enter. Here, there is a secret door behind the ladder, and all we need to do is interact with it by basically pressing A, and it will open up to reveal a path behind it. Now, there is a decoy chest here with a money bank, so grab the money bank, but there is yet another secret door behind that, so interact with that door, and it will bring you to a secret kind of tunnel system. Just dash to the end of the tunnel system, and because it's nighttime, we will have this ghost bridge here. Here, just input the line puzzle on the wall to open it up. By this point, you should need my help to figure out how line puzzles work. But once you open up that door, you'll get access to this kind of secret balcony. And once you've opened up the balcony, we want to go back to the old house and make it daytime. After you take a little nap, head outside of the old house. Now that it's daytime, we're going to go back towards the swamp/cathedral. So the path this time is a little bit different because at daytime and nighttime, the world works a little differently, but you should have no problem getting here. Once you do get to the point where you are kind of blocked in the burial ground swamp, you have to use your teleporter dash to get across this area by going into the water near the right-hand side, going up a ramp, and then using your dash to go up and across these pillars. You can then dash over the fence and across onto a ledge and take the ladder to go down. This will get you kind of over the fence. Then we're going to work our way towards the cathedral again by using the kind of ramps in the back and the bridge with the bird, and you will approach the front door of the cathedral, but do not go inside. Watch out for the enemy, but take the ladder off to the right side of the main door to the cathedral. You'll end up on this balcony ledge, and now that we have opened the door from the back during nighttime, we'll be able to enter the secret room with the chest that we were in. But again, this chest was blocked because it was nighttime, but now we are inside without the light bridge during the daytime, and we can open the chest to grab this one. It is a little bit complicated, but honestly, with this guide, I think you guys should have no trouble. Drop a like if you found the video useful, by the way. This next one can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to get to work properly, but it's pretty easy once you know what you're doing. I'd recommend doing it during the daytime, and yes, you will need the dash ability. Our goal is to get to the swamp/burying ground, and the hint for this one is found on page number 39. Now, hopefully you can use some of the tips and tricks I showed you in the last clip as to how to get here. But once you're here, go to the water again and use this little ramp to teleport dash across and get over the fence during daytime. I think you can do this during nighttime too, so the fence would just be open, but you'll go across these pillars and up onto this ledge. Now, as you move a little bit forward, there will be some enemies, so take care of them, but you will notice a golden skull here. There's actually 4 of these golden skulls, and these are the key to getting this secret. For this first one on the ledge, try to knock it down. You just move them by walking into them. Don't try to roll into them. Don't try to use your sword. They will prove ineffective. After you knock down this skull, just continue along the path and end up on the same level as the other 3 skulls. Now, what you need to do is use your feet and push all 4 of the skulls into this little hole next to this tombstone. The hardest one by far is this one that I'm kicking around right now. It's not only hidden, so you'll need to use the left trigger if you want to see it, but getting it out of this pond is just absolutely awful. I think it might have taken me 5 or 6 minutes just for this single skull to be moved out of this pond. But after you are successful, you got the one from the ledge, the one right next to the little hole, the one in the bigger pond next to the hole, and there is a 4th one kind of off near a chest here. Once you get all 4 of them into the small hole and they disappear forever, this should spawn the secret chest. And this should be number 5, by the way, if I hadn't already mentioned that. Now, last but not least, for secret treasure number 7, it will require you to do something that's going to take you a while, and that is find all 20 of the fairy chests. I will have a separate video to show you all of their locations, and you can keep a checklist of them on page 48. As you pick up a fairy, it will check the box next to the fairy. The next video I post after this one will be the fairy guide, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll also link it in the description. But once you have all 20 of the fairies, we can go to the secret fairy room by going down the steps behind the waterfall, and then just follow this path until you get to another waterfall, and there's a room behind this waterfall. This is the secret fairy room. You'll get a manual page after having 10 fairies, and you'll get the chest to get this secret treasure after having all 20 of the fairies unlocked to have all of the secret treasures. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. A special thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and hopefully I see you soon. Peace.